This video is powered by learntoplay.live, the only hardware synth performance course. Register now and enjoy 40% off. Get better at making synthwave music. That's going to be today's video. You ready for it? Let's go and do it right now. Hey, what's happening? I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. Now, if this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be kept in the loop and you'll not miss out on anything. Do stick around till the end of this video. I will tell you who the new patrons are and I will tell you all about learntoplay.live. And then a special mention, I'm very proud and I'd like to congratulate Master D. He's also playing at Willemijn Arnhem. We're going to have him over the 11th of April, but his new EP Meteor is out now. Do check it out because it's absolutely amazing. Congrats on that. I'm very happy to see Master D's been following the channel for a long time and I do think he's really nailed the sound. So his sound, more melodic techno kind of vibe, I like it. The track is called Meteor, so check it out. Now when it comes to synthwave music, a lot can be said. The genre really reappeared around the 2000s, but in my honest opinion, it really is a homage to whatever sound was out there in the 80s. Talking about the 80s, I'm really thinking about synthesizers. Certain synthesizers that really worked well at the time. Oberheim, Moog, Korg, Yamaha, Roland. Those were brands that really paved the way. And the 80s were just like one of those decades where technology really just flew out of the window. Everything was really going fast at some point. Beginning of the 80s was still a bit grim, but towards the end of the 80s brought us a lot. It brought us hip hop, it brought us sitcoms, it brought us so many different things. It also brought us designer drugs. It brought us house music. A lot happened all at once. It was like the perfect storm. Just the sheer sound of it all, the sheer bigness of the sounds in the music, it was just ridiculous. If you want to know how these synths work, I will just name a few things. Yazoo, you know, Europe, The Final Countdown, Jump, Van Halen. All those sounds really made their mark because of the way synthesizers were used. And movies like Blade Runner and Beverly Hills Cop and that kind of vibe with Harold Faltermeyer and those people making music, it really just added to the popularity of synth music and synthwave music. This setup is not the be all and end all. I mean, if you can do it with a few synths, by all means try it. What I would like to say is that the synthwave sound, or the retro wave sound, or whatever you would like to call it, it goes by many names by the way, it is a sound with a lot of different elements in it. Now what I'm trying to do is simplify it for you because, you know, I understand it, times are hard, it's crazy, not everybody's got like a budget to spend on a gazillion synthesizers, so this is something you can do. And if you work in the computer, you work on a DAW, obviously, this is also gonna inspire you. And if you just like run into a wall and you don't know what to do, I'll like to point out learntoplay.live. Check out the website because we actually teach you on how to get your mindset in the right direction. Anyway, enough talk. Are you ready? Let's head over to the live set and let's go boogie up some synthwave. So look at this setup right here. We've got some cool stuff happening. The MPC is only taking care of MIDI. I'm not using any sounds, there's no sounds coming out of it, but I'm using the MPC-1 as a MIDI hub for controlling the Minitar, the Tetra, and the OB6. Now I think that those three and the MS-20 over here, which is just something for me to play live. So I'm going to play that live over the top of what we're going to cook out. This is going to be a simple idea. First, I will focus on some drums. So I will just turn everything down that I have right now. Maybe this is not so smart to do because I'm thinking I'm sending program change. That's what I do. So don't do that. Otherwise my Minitar will be completely off. So I'll do that with a Tetra. I've got an ARP. That ARP is absolutely amazing to use because for some reason this retro sound uses these three notes over and over again. You can hear it in everything. It's like this note, and this note. Watch my fingers. This one, this one, this one. You can do it here, but that's the ones that I'm using, right? Okay, so how does that sound? That sounds like this. You can hear it. Now, a little bit of how I connected everything. The Tetra is going through the Acid Box 3, so I can use the filter right here. You'll see that happening. Then it goes through the Hall of Fame, and then it goes to the desk. The Minitar goes through the digital delay DD7, through the Black Sky, and then that goes through the desk. So this one over here, that one over here as well. Then, obviously, I don't need to run the OB6 through any effects pedals because this got effects on board, which is cool, right? So that is a cool thing to do. I'm going to turn them off on though. So when I'm going to the OB6, ooh, sounds very Daft Punk, right? You know where it's going to come from. So, but I think, let's save this sound. I think that this sound is also something really cool to use. Boom, do, boop, boop. So I'm going to use that over the top. I'm not going to use classic pads. I'm first going to go for my Lindrum sounds, right? Pads, no, but I'm going to get a few things going. 1, 2, 3 with a kick. How nice is that? Hall of Fame, setting is played, and the decay is not too long, right? And the tone is not too bright. Now I'm gonna go to my Minitar and think of a bass line like or turn it round. Start low. High. What do you think? This? Turn the reverb off. Let's record that in. Ooh, how nice is this? Rest of my drums. Ooh. And this works because, you know, I've got a few things that are happening. Now, drums, let's look at those, right? This is the master, track 8 here. I've got the Octatrack in studio mode, which means that track 8, there's no sound that I can stick on there, but it's just the master. I've got some compression on there. Doesn't seem like it. No, it's not. I'm not using the compressor. No, I can engage the compressor. Let's do that. Yes, go back out. Ooh, nice, yep. Beef it up a little bit. Engage the compressor. There you go. Okay, so. Okay, right, kick. Rest of my drums and boom. Now, I've got, let's lower this. And lower this, the bass, so we can focus a little bit on what's happening with the drums. So obviously, kick drum here, then a snare with a little bit of reverb on there. Can you hear it? Okay, then track 3. This is my brain all the time. I'm sticking, in every track I'm sticking these sounds on the same track. So track 3 is my closed head, which is going to be a 16th, right? And then an open heads go here, which can be a little bit shorter, I think. Let's go do that. There's nothing sitting on track 5. got some toms sitting there, and then I've got this really like Dead or Alive style, if you know that. There's a record called You Spin Me Right Round Baby Right Round. I think everybody in the chat knows exactly what I'm talking about. Put a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Now this track was completely crazy with a clap, and I just recalled that clap. I really like it. That clap goes tack 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 tack, like. This is a big part in my drums. So once the snare and the hats are gonna kick in, you'll hear it. 1, 2, 3, yo. So, opening my bass line again. Let's do that. And look at the note lengths, not to make it too bright. Arp, let's bring the arp up. There we go. Longer note lengths on the bass. Let's go for that OB6, right? That Daft Punky sound. Ooh, nice. Let's record that. First note that I missed. Okay, here we go. Nice. Play a solo over here. Ooh, nice. Lower the filter here. Ooh, some of that. Nice, right? Nice one. Okay, now how do you invoke a little bit more adrenaline if you want to do that, right? It's all to do with the order in which you hear sounds. Now you can hear that the OB6 is pretty dominantly spaced out. I've got it on the yellow fader sitting right here. So if I'm going to turn it down a little bit, I will open up the bass line more. Which means that the resonance of the bass is going to match up with the resonance of my Daft Punky sound. And now I'm going to open up the length of my arpeggio notes. Nice one. Cool. I'm going to take out the top drums. with the crackling knobs there. Nice one. I'm having fun with that because you know what it is? I'll just evolve with where I think things need to go, right? So, OB6, bam, bam, and we go. Now I could do with another synth. I would strongly advise if you can find something like the Tetra. The Tetra is an amazing synth for pads. It's really, really cool. So also for those 80s pads that we've got going on, it's really, really sweet, right? Now, what I will do is I will copy this sequence. I say, here you go, copy sequence to the next one over. Way high because I've already been working on something in the MPC, so it's going to go for the next free sequence, which is 22, obviously because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't program, but I want to go for 50 because I started on sequence 49, so it's going to go over, and I'll show you in a second why I do that. So now I'm going to rename this mono bass. Because obviously we have a chord progression, and we would like to change that up, right? So I'm going to say do it, bam. So now it's going for mono bass. Why? Because I am going in on the mini guitar, and I'm going to just stick on this one bass beat. You can hear it. Going to mute the Tetra. Nice. I'm thinking of changing up the sound that I've got right here as well. Let's see what we have. Let's get out of there, get out of here. Get out of here, that's what I said, yeah. Okay, that's there. Over 6. Nice, along with the sound. Cool. Selecting the notes. I'm not going to fiddle around to shift cut, and they are gone. Okay, what can we find? Are we going to go for a faster sound? Let's see what we have. I will go in and I'll say like, okay, let's do what we have. Ooh, I'll see. Nothing, okay. Bassy. Squelchy. This is a bit brassy, right? Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's record it in. Wow. Nice. Okay, we have to shake this out a little bit because it sounds like a caca on a stick. Oh, there you go. Nice. I will play something else. Maybe go. Add something in, overdub. Nice. Cool, what we got? See how the ARP works here? Nice, right? So we got a bit of a vibe going on. Take out the kick. Oh, I said I was not going to use pads, but I lied. Okay, a little bit more filter. Kick back in. Oh, nice. Go back to the other preset. And there you go. Nice. Program change goes back to the sound where it was. That's nice. That's what I like with the MPC. Sometimes it can be a little bit late, but it does the trick, right? So this is why, I said I was going to explain, I will use next sequence. This is how I do it. I know MPC 3.0 is out there. I don't care, because this, to me, is how I would like to do it. Back to the next sequence. And we go back to our chord progression. Add a little bit of reverb there and save it into the preset. Nice one. Cool. And now, quite simple, what we do, we just turn this off. Now you can wind it down, easy peasy. Nice, right? Yeah, I'm digging this. Kick out. And lower this, the bass line, make it a helicopter, a pulsating heartbeat, lower the arp, turn this down, and there we go. I'm liking that. Cool, taking out the kick. Just to wind it down. Francesco Espinoza, Andreas Brenk, David Tol, Artifacts, Matteo Sanabria, Chris Ward, Ken Devine, Jasels, Portikov, Nicholas Hunt, Ed Z. They're all new patrons and they follow it on patreon.com/analogkitchen. That is where the congregation congregates, because it will get you the Dawless Bible, of which next week I'm going to upload a brand new version. Believe me, I've added so many pages, it's absolutely amazing. How to connect your gear, how to just really like walk and talk, you know, everything to do with Dawless producing, it's in the Dawless Bible. And you can find that on patreon.com/analogkitchen, which is what all these guys have done. Now, not only that, if you want to get closer to me and to the congregation, to the rest of the clan, you hop over from Patreon into Discord, and the Analog Kitchen Discord is vibrant, live, and a lot of talk. It's really cool, respectful. So if you want to play your demos, you just want to know how to package your gear, you want to know what to buy, you want to know what not to buy, you just want to get in touch with like-minded people, that's your one-stop shop. And if you think I want to learn more, then check out learntoplay.live. It's the one and only course in the world where we teach you how to perform. Does it include everything? I'd like to think so. And I've been talking to a lot of coaches as well. So what to think of Trovarsi, who's going to teach you how to sound design in the modular world. Maybe another modular buff, but there's certain aspects of making sounds that I think she can explain in a way that it's easier for you to figure out if once you get to your synthesizer to do it. DJ Pierre, I think he's going to do something on fluctuating frequencies. You know, the frequency spectrum is complex as it is, but if you look at acid house, and who else to ask than DJ Pierre, he can explain everything, how that sounds, how it works, why acid is a way to use it. You know, Joe Smooth, who doesn't know Joe Smooth, he's going to take you to the promised land of synthesizers. Atti Bao is going to teach you about immersive sound and Dolby Atmos, and I can go on and on and on. There's a few other cats that I can't name right now that you will be very happy to have on board as well. So it means, I think, almost monthly in this 32-week course, you get a chance to really get a in the online stream, because we stream it live, and then you manage it, you can just rewatch the stream, obviously. And everyone that's on Learn to Play.live also gets access to the community. So it's just a new, vibrant world, which brings me to analog courses. If you have already enrolled in analog courses, I am going to give you a masterclass or masterclasses free with one of those coaches. You can really just get on board. It's not going to cost you anything. Some sample packs of your choosing as well. I'm going to throw something in because I know you guys have been waiting for quite some time. And you know, if you do everything by yourself, it just doesn't work. So now there's a team which helps, and then obviously we can just address everything in a more professional manner. So that is also happening. What else? The mixer. I hope to see it on the desk within 2 weeks. A dawless mixer that I'm making for live performances. So there's a lot of stuff happening. What else? The 11th. Oh man, I just made a mistake last week, didn't I? The 11th of April. The 11th of April. We're doing a kitchen club in Arnhem. Now this is my dream. Why? Kitchen club, you know, it's the concept where you either play vinyl or you play live, obviously. USBs, you can bring them. I don't think you're going to be playing. It was really an event catered towards playing live. Now, what I like about this specific event is at Willemijn in Arnhem, really wicked venue. It doesn't get more underground than Willemijn, I think. But in the hours leading into our event, we're doing and with me it's like 40 to 45 kilohertz. We're doing a really, really cool sort of a workshop where you can ask stuff, figure some things out. There's 2 hours of me. You can just ask whatever you want. So that's really, really cool. Yeah, so check it out. The 11th of April, Willemijn, Arnhem, Kitchen Club. Check it out. If you made it this far into the video, you, sir or ma'am, are an absolute superstar. Thank you for watching. This is my little niche on the World Wide Web. We're actually doing a lot of stuff, and it's really, really cool times, cool beans. So thanks for watching. Now, next week there's going to be another video. Leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know whether you liked it. If it's something you want me to do, to see, I'm open. You know what I mean? And if not anything else, keep watching this space, and I'll catch you next week. You know where? On another video. Stay cool, stay dawless, stay analog, and I'll see you next week. Peace. I'm out.